Thank you, Chris Curtis.
You're welcome, Winifred. Welcome. Get you all riled up. You're trying to get her in.
Beautiful namaste, yogis. All right, the guys are already laughing at me while I'm doing my yoga practice, but they do their yoga on stage. I do my yoga on the mat. All right, let's start in a pose called Green Tara pose. Right? So we're in this practice together. There's a lot going on in the world, and Green Tara teaches us she's got one foot out in the world and one leg in meditation. Yes? So we're grounded and we're centered and our mind is calm as we move through the world. And the Bhagavad Gita says, as the actor is right, our actions are right. And we have a much better chance of our actions being in alignment with our higher self when we quiet the mind. Let's breathe and side bend a little. Stretch your right arm down the right leg. Lift your left arm up to the sky and lean it on over to the left. Lift up through the heart and then don't forget to ground. Left knee down, left femur bone down. Flex your right toes, your right ankle. Breathe in, rooting down through the right sit bone and the left sit bone, equally lifting up through the heart. Look up. Stretch up, breathe into the higher self. Excellent. And back down to center. Left hand plants down onto the earth. So the left hand is grounded. You'll roll forward onto the left shin. Keep your right leg extended. Bring the right sole of the foot over to the earth and reach the right arm up to the sky and over your head. Breathe in, side angle. No traffic jam in the low back. Scoop the tailbone down towards your right heel. Roll the right shoulder down. Roll the left shoulder blade back. Good. Exhale, come back down to center. Now from here, bend your right knee. Right sole of the foot crosses over the left knee. Now, and then draw that left sit bone down so both sit bones are nice and grounded. Now, if this is wonky in your low back, feel free to straighten out your left leg right out in front of you. I'm gonna keep mine bent. I'm out for a deep stretch this morning because we've been traveling. All right, I'm gonna take it for a twist. Right arm back behind me, left hand catches a hold of the left knee. I pull the left knee in, I lift it through the heart, I gaze up to the sky and exhale, open to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Most excellent. Come back to center. And then I'm gonna come to Swastikasana pose with my ankles over my knees. Also called fire log pose. The shins are stacked. Deep stretch in the low back as the tailbone drops and the belly lifts. If this is too intense for your knees and hips, you might come to Sukhasana, just crossing at the shins and the feet come back a little bit. All right, I'm going back to Swastikasana, auspicious pose. Snuggling in, and then I'm gonna walk the fingertips forward and ground down through the fingertips, lift up through the heart, big inhale, big exhale, and then walk the fingertips forward, bowing down, finding a big, deep stretch in the backs of the hips. Drop your head. Sit bones back, knees back, heels back, heart lengthens forward, spine long, and then rounds down onto the earth. Good. You'll come on up, breathe the arms up and over your head. Little seaweed pose, right arm out to the right, onto the ground, left arm reaches up and over. Left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Oh. Inhale and exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. One more. To the right. To the left. And center. One last piece here. Arms reach up in alignment with the heart. Roll the shoulders forward. Turn the palms back behind you. Reach the arms back behind you. Webbing to webbing grip here. Interlace the fingers. Let the wrists come together. Straighten out through the arms. Reach the knuckles way back behind you. Lift up through the heart. Big inhale. Tailbone down. Belly lifts. Knees down, press the feet into the earth, lift it through the heart. Big spread in the collarbones, front and the back. Good. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. Roll back, free the legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. Switch sides. Bend your right knee, left leg comes out straight. And then flex the foot. Drop the femur bone down. Drop the right knee down. Inner and outer hips lengthening down. Tailbone down, belly up, heart lift. Side bend to the left. Left hand comes down for support. Right arm reaches up and over your head, and you'll find that beautiful stretch. Now, there's temptation to let that right sit bone come up off the earth. Ground down to the right sit bone, down to the right knee. A little bit of navel to the spine, a little bit of lift of the belly, a big lift up the heart. You might even look up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Wow. Been riding in the bus a lot. This feels awesome. Right. Come back to center and let's side bend to the other direction. As you plant the right hand, you'll roll forward on the right knee and the right shin. You'll keep the left leg strapped. The sole of the foot will find its way down to the earth, and you'll reach out through the left hand as you press down and a little bit forward with the right hand. Feel the bones of the right hand. Feel the bones of the left foot. Feel the lift of the heart. Feel the gorgeous, gorgeous, rich nourishment of the breath. Alrighty, back to center we come. My right knee stays bent. I'm crossing the left foot over the right. Matsyendrasana, Lord Matsyendra. Root down through the sit bones. Now, feel free to lengthen out that right leg if appropriate, because you want to be grounded down to the sit bones. You want to be lifted up right in the center of your heart. I'm going to bend my left knee. You stay where it is awesome for you, and then let's take a big twist to the left. Start with the left hand back behind you, kind of towards that right sit bone. Lift up through the heart to start, centered, and then from there, take the twist. I'd like to reach around my left knee. Pull the left knee in. Ground down through the right knee. Lift up through the heart. Spine is long. Feel the back of the heart and the front of the heart and the sides of the heart. Twist and gaze back behind you. That right shoulder rolls forward a little bit. The left shoulder rolls back. Both shoulder blades slide down the back body as the front of the heart lifts and the collarbone spread, and you breathe. Yes. All right, yogis. Come right back to center. Swastikasana or Sukhasana. This beautiful seated position, big stretch in the hips, flex both down through the feet, ground down, little wiggle and wobble can be particularly beautiful. And let's do our side bending first. Bend it to the left. And take a big, beautiful inhale and then bend it to the right as you exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And to the right. 2 more. That makes 1. This makes 2. And now we found our way right back to center. Let's find that forward bend. Hands reach out in front of you. Now tent the fingers. Traction your heart forward. Long spine, front and back. Little lift of the belly, and then come on down. Forward fold. Drop your head. Walk the hands back. Lift the heart. Gather the energy. Reach the arms out and up. Feel your hands in prayer right over the crown of your head, and then draw it right down to your heart center. Just in time for the band to warm up. Timing is everything. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. I expect you know some of these poses now, Mr. Curtis.